Hi, it's Amy. I want to share with you how I make my seashells using a stencil. Okay, I shared with you earlier in the tutorial about how to create the stencil using a lid, like from a Cool Whip container or a coffee lid. You can see that I have my cookie drying rack balanced over the top of my sink. This way, if there's any kind of overspray from the airbrush, I can just spray it down with the nozzle. I always airbrush over my sink this way. With the seashells, some of them did as a base of white, and this one I'm going to do it with a base of yellow. Two of my colors that I really like to use when doing seashells, one of them is the copper or flesh tone Amethyst color, and I also like to use the warm brown. I'm going to use the warm brown to airbrush over this yellow seashell right here. So I'm going to go ahead and put a drop in just a moment. Once I get my color in my airbrush, I'm going to go ahead and turn the airbrush on, and then I'm going to aim the color right at the very edge of the stencil. And then slide the stencil up, airbrush again, all the way up. And I want to make the lines as concentric as possible, and I may vary how much color I allow to build up just to give it a little bit more character. Alright, let me go ahead and get my color in my airbrush. Just one drop's all you need, and I'll actually still have some left over. Let me turn it on. Okay, and here we go. Have it lined up using the stencil. Creates a nice solid edge there. I'm going to slide it up just a little bit. Right along the edge. Slide it up just a little bit. Can vary the width in between your lines, but just try to make them as concentric as possible. And there we go. What I'm going to do is airbrush just a little bit down the bottom here. And there we go. What I could do is come back in with another color and do some shading. I did this one with the flesh tone color a few moments ago, and I might come in and just do a little bit of, with the brown, a little bit of shading just to give it a little bit of extra character there. Kind of just eyeballing it a little bit, maybe a little bit of extra color down the bottom there, just to make it look a little more natural, a little bit more worn, if you will. And that's it. Thanks for watching.